I want you to make it really loud for the enforcer, the one, the only David Thorne!
How is everybody doing tonight? Blacktop Comedy. Thanks y'all for coming out. If you can't tell, I'm not from around here. I'm from a small town called Minor Hill, Tennessee. And that's not minor, like we're going prospecting for gold. That's minor, like if she's crawling, she's in the right position. It's the type of town where people think a trans person is somebody who drives a Trans Am and has a mullet. We had 2 police officers. One of them was also the garbage man. The other one died in the early 2000s of boredom. I'm just kidding, it was lung cancer from smoking due to boredom. We also had a lot of people that like to cosplay as ghosts and had a burning hatred for lowercase t's. Because of those people, we got to have 2 Santas in our annual Christmas parade. Regular traditional Santa Claus, bringer of happiness and cheer, thrower of peppermint candy canes, and then the alternative of Ku Klux Klan Claus. He threw candy canes too, they just didn't have the red stripe on them. People tell me, David, you act like you just want to watch the world burn. I tell you, yeah, that's why I moved to California. Seriously, I love it here. I'm a security guard in an art museum, and I struggled with some depression recently. I did speak with a coworker about it though. She told me I was special, like a priceless work of art. So I was like, thanks, what you're saying is I need to hang myself in an art museum? I was at the psychiatrist the other day, telling him how I had some thoughts of suicide and whatnot. And he's like, David, you don't have any plans on acting on those thoughts, do you? I was like, no, I'm way too lazy for that shit. I'm gonna wait for somebody to come and do it for me. Not going to dwell on suicide for too much longer, but I am glad that I started doing comedy. Met so many nice, supportive people, like all the people here at Blacktop. Al Shuman especially, I love that guy. Great guy. But anyway, I was outside the comedy club the other night telling one of my fellow comedians how I didn't have a place in my apartment sturdy enough to hang myself. He told me he had a stud finder and he let me borrow it. Now, a place where I can masturbate. Not a suicide joke. Speaking of masturbation, I was masturbating between a married couple the other day, and I asked the husband if he wanted to switch places with me because I didn't want to come between him and his wife. And to the sex jokes. I was with this girl one time. She was really freaky. She was into anything. Whips, chains, popsicles. She didn't care. We were sitting around watching Netflix one night, smoking weed, and I got the bunchies, so I went to the freezer and got a popsicle. And you know what Netflix leads to? She wanted me to fuck her with a popsicle, so I did. Afterwards, she said it was really, really cool. It gave a whole new meaning to the phrase Netflix and chill. So this other girl, she was really into DIY projects. It was close to my birthday. She asked me what she could make me DIY. I was like, you could make me come. I suggested a hand job, and she quickly informed me that DIY means do it yourself. My friends tell me that, when I'm on the mic, I hold the mic stand too close to my body. I tell them that's all I get to hold close to my body. It's like, sounds like you need a dog. It's like, I can't fuck a dog. They're like, technically you can. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to go that route. So I just went and I bought a fleshlight. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's a fake vagina. I got it home, took it out of the packaging, and it was gold. And it reminded me of the Infinity Gauntlet. I thought to myself, if I get all 6 Infinity Stones, can I wish that it's a real woman? I told that to my friend. And he said, David, for being able to wish for anything, you set the bar really, really low. But what does he know? He's gay. If the Confederate Army was made up of Asian people, do you know what their general would be called? Robert E. Lee. guys know what pumice stones are? That thing that gets the dead skin off of your feet, can we call them what they really are? Pedophiles. I want to open a strip mall one day, and some of the stores that I would have in there are as follows. The first one is I like to smoke a lot of weed. I also like to eat a lot of salads, so I want to open a weed dispensary with a salad bar inside of it and call it the Devil's Lettuce. Right beside that, I got to open a church. But the thing about church is, some people that go to church also like to go to the strip club. So I'm going to open the church with a strip club inside of it and call it Thoughts and Playas. Now, to be all-inclusive, the strip club is going to have a male strip club / barbecue place called the Smoking Pole. Now, beside the church is Choreograph's Irish Dance Studio, and formerly beside that was a protein shake wholesale store called By the Way, but nobody likes protein shakes and it moved out. But luckily there's a funeral home that partnered with Sephora, and they're opening up a shop called Faces of Death. Let's not forget the last shop though. Frappuccino's Italian Coffee House, where they literally roast the coffee. You're no good, your parents never loved you, you're not special blend. I was on a Tinder date recently. After the date, she asked if I wanted to go back to her place and screw. I was like, yeah, let's go back to your place and screw. I went back to her place and screwed all right. I screwed on IKEA furniture till 2 a.m. I put together 2 dressers, and I didn't get to undress her. Anyway, you guys have been great. I'm going to go ahead and give it back to our host, Al Shuman. Thank you very, very much.